So welcome to my channel. I just want to sit down to give a view or an overview of what my purpose is in starting my YouTube channel. I have a couple of videos on here and there. Just was posting. Did not stay dedicated to the journey. But this is a all women's YouTube channel that I'm going to that I decide that I want to start to work on. So for me, it is about all things women over 50 because I am over 50. So there are things that we are facing, such as perimenopause, honey child. She is the devil. I renamed it too. I think I named her Helen. But yeah, Helen is the devil. And Helen had me bound for about over a year ago. So we're going to talk about that. And I know that's all the buzz. We hear a lot about menopause, perimenopause, things that our grandparents, parents had not shared with us as a generation as to what other signs to look for aside from hot flashes, night sweats, because that's what I heard growing up as well. And that's when I hear people speak of their journey for perimenopause and menopause, and what they have not heard is the same story, right? Very similar story. So I just want to share my journey as well. I want to talk about health and wellness. I want to talk about how the foods impact our bodies, our mind, our soul. I want to talk about my day-to-day life. I have children, I have grandchildren, how I'm interactive in my family's life. And I am engaged, and I am soon to be married soon. So it's like there's a lot of changes, good things. My youngest son graduates from high school this year. I'm going to show that footage. So it's just a lot of different things. I've never been able to tie myself down to one thing. So, but I don't want to be a jack of all trades either, right? But I want to, sometimes just zone in on some things, one topic at a time, if I can, right? So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to take you all along my journey with working out, my fitness. I mentioned in another video that I am going I want to run. I want to run or jog continuously for at least 30 minutes or more. And I know the more will come with time. So with that, I decided to start a walk, jog routine for myself. And that routine will happen opposite days of my gym days. So, and that's how it is going to be for now. And then I'll assess it along with, I will assess it along the way. So, some things I think about, lately I was thinking about how perimenopause, which is before before you transition into menopause. Menopause is when you are free of your menstrual cycle for 12 consecutive months. And we know, I've heard the stories a woman can be have not had a cycle for 10 months, 11 months. And then that last month, right before then the 11th month, they will have a cycle. So then that does not put them in menopause, right? So I just want to know, why do women have to go through these mental challenges when it comes to menopause? We go through hair loss when it comes to menopause. And I had another previous video, I was checking the spaces because this lady I follow on YouTube, and she had grown her hair back. I'm gray and black and white, silver and black. Never ashamed of my gray hair. But I had a protective style. And then once I took the protective style out, and I may not have taken it down properly, but once I took the protective style out, I noticed, it was like a major thinning up in here. I was not happy. So I did some research, and I'll share that with you also, in another video, what I did. And I feel like my hair is much fuller now. It needs washing at the moment. And of course, that's when it looks the best, when it's time for a wash, right? So, but I'm gonna wash it sometime today. Or not, I don't know. I'll wash it whenever. But so yeah, so I just feel like, why do we have to go through the things that, sometimes can make us feel so outside of ourselves? The mental brain fog, as you can see, I'm stumbling over some words. I'm trying to remember some things. And I know it's about death and aging, but why does it have to be so dramatic? Why do we have to lose the things that kept us going in life? Why does that have to be the aging process? I ask myself that, right? And it's kind of I'm thinking about it, right? So, how they say the cycle, you go back to the infancy stages, right? Where you become dependent, dependent on, not everyone. I know this is not everyone, but, the books say you go back through the infancy stages of needing and depending on someone to care for your needs, right? So I guess that would make sense if you're losing your cells, or you're losing your estrogen, or you're losing your hair, because I guess you wasn't born with these things. So I guess at the end of life, you lose those things. But sometimes those things are so detrimental to people that it puts them in a very sad state, right? You've seen, depression, some women on medicine, we can't sleep. Being sleep deprived is detrimental to your health. Overweight is detrimental. So it's like going through that phase. And so what I don't want, right? I don't want to complain so much about this phase. And then I get to, in my elderly years, and then I miss the mark of enjoying where I am now, right? So, because I have the activity of my limbs, I have the faculties of my brain, so it's working. I am able to still work and things like that, and I am thankful and grateful for that, right? So I'm going to enjoy and I'm going to embrace these moments. I'm going to embrace the things that aren't functioning anymore. I'm going to find other ways of existing. Well, because those things are inevitable. Only I could do is the best that I know how, was just continue to pour into myself, continue to, try to exercise mind, body, and soul, things that are going to encourage me and others, or some of you, so just stay tuned. I have so much. That's why I sat down, because I can, pick up the video and show you something I'm eating or things like that. But in all actuality, I just really want to talk, and I know I'm going to show you some, I know I'll have some, videos of me doing some things, but I really want to talk. I want to get it out. I want to share my thoughts with everyone, and see what others think as well. See, where are you in your phase of over 50? Are you restarting? Are you resetting? Are you continuing this journey? What have you found new? Anything new that you're learning about yourself in this journey? So I'll be looking forward to any comments you have. And so I never said this before, but I'm going to ask everyone to please like, share, and comment in this video or on any other video that I have. I am going to grow my YouTube page, because I want to continue to have a record of my journey that I can share with my grandchildren. Okay.